Hi everybody, it's me, Julie Gooley. I'm here today to do a review on the new Garnier BB cream, or as they also call it, the Garnier Skin Renew Miracle Skin Perfector. So the claims on this are that it's an instant all-in-one product. It renews, brightens, evens, hydrates for 24 hours, protects. It has vitamin E and C in it. And there's more writing. There's lots of writing on this package. So, I mean, everybody's going crazy for BB creams right now. And now, you know, other markets are jumping on board with BB cream versions. So I thought I would give this one a try. Here in Canada, this has been available for a little while. It's not brand new. It's new to me. But it's not brand new. But I was waiting for it to reach a price point where I was comfortable trying. Price range for this... Here's the container. Price range for this runs anywhere between, it's on average $15 to over $20 depending on what drugstore that you're looking at. So the BB cream that I have found and love this stuff, it's like holy grail to me, is the Leo Ellie Water Drop BB Cream Aqua Makeup. This is really good for dry skin, and that's why I wanted to try this as well, because I've heard one of the beauty gurus on YouTube talks about this being really good for dry skin. So I have very dry skin and I wanted to give it a try. So, like, one of the main differences between, you know, most BB creams that I have seen and, you know, seen videos on and read about and stuff have a really high SPF factor. Like, they've got ingredients in here that offer very, very high SPF you know, a very, very high SPF. Mine, for example, has an SPF of 27. There's absolutely no SPF in here at all. Yeah. I find that the BB creams, a lot of people call them just, you know, jumped up tinted moisturizers. I don't agree, and anybody who loves BB creams won't agree with that statement either. They are very different from a tinted moisturizer. You can compare them to a tinted moisturizer in that they kind of work similarly. They have a similar feel, but they just have different... There's just something different, and I personally can't put my finger on exactly what it is, but they work differently on the skin. I purchased light to medium, and as far as I could see, there's only two color choices, light to medium and then medium to dark. Like any product that has that kind of shade selection, the people on the extreme ends always get left out, like those with very pale skin and those with very dark skin get left out. I find that this is even a little bit too, it is too dark for me. Just to show you, as a comparison, I have in MAC, I'm an NC15, so you can see how dark that is. Now, products like this, like tinted moisturizers and BB creams, do tend to look darker when they first come out of the tube than they do when they go on, but I'm just going to show you, like, if you can see, my arm is clearly more pale than the rest, like than my face would be, but just to show you how dark this is, it's workable for me, but if you had very pale skin, like on my arm, it would be way too dark for you and you would end up with, you know, clown makeup on. But it does go in sheer enough. It is blend, like it works and well enough. It has quite a strong scent to it, and I'm trying to figure out what the smell is. I think it might be green tea. It's kind of got like a ginger or green tea hit to it, so it is quite strongly scented. It's not too problematic for me, but just to make sure that you're aware that it is. The way that I apply this is I take an amount on my fingers and I dab it on here, 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 and on my nose. And then I'll take either my flat top kabuki brush, this is my F80 from Sigma, or a buffing brush like this Real Techniques buffing brush from Samantha Chapman, and I will buff it in. You can, I know a lot of people like to apply it with your fingers because it helps soak in. I don't really get a good finish with my fingers. I like to use a brush, but you can use your fingers if that's what you're used to. The coverage for this is very sheer. That's very true with any other tinted moisturizer or BB cream. Most of the BB creams anyway are quite sheer. This is slightly buildable, but it's mostly sheer. Basically, what you're going to get is an evened out skin tone and, you know, a very, very light coverage, which is okay. That's kind of what I'm going for now, is just evening out my skin tone. I don't want to look like makeup face. The finish on this is very luminous, somewhat dewy, but not, you know, it's not too dewy. I think that that's in part to shimmer. There is shimmer in here. I had some extra on my hands today, and I ended up going like this, and I look and I could see shimmer on my hands, whereas I can't see it in the tube clearly because it's a solid tube, and I can't see it in the product itself, but I do believe that there is shimmer in here. I noticed it more when I went outside and the sun was shining, and I could see that my face looked very dewy outside, much more dewy than it does inside when I'm putting it on in the morning. But you know, that to me means that it's good for people with dry skin, and maybe slightly combination skin, but definitely okay for dry skin. I even set mine with a powder, and I never set anything with a powder. It doesn't feel loose or anything like that. It's just that you can set it with a powder. But if you had oily skin, I think that this would be much too rich and slick for you. So again, good for combination to dry skin, and definitely good for all dry skin. So as far as last goes, I've had mine on all day, and you can still see it. You will notice that I think I mentioned that it oxidizes slightly, but oxidization is finished probably after you put it on, so it's not like it keeps getting darker. So you'll notice that about 10 minutes after you put it on that it has oxidized slightly. Again, it's kind of an issue for me because my skin color is so light. If you are a little bit darker than me, you're probably not going to, like if you've got like medium skin, you're probably not going to notice it. But just to warn you that you will notice some oxidization. And again, another difference, my BB cream does not oxidize at all. Okay, so as far as, you know, the Garnier versus the BB cream, my observations were that this is thicker. It's got some shimmer in it. It feels heavier on your skin, like you can feel it on your skin, whereas I find my BB cream just melts into the skin. It will have a tendency to stick to dry patches like a foundation does. It will, you know, you can, if you don't blend it in perfectly and there's a dry patch, you're going to notice that it oxidizes around the dry patch. I would definitely recommend this to someone who's looking for a good tinted moisturizer. I think that if you're looking at it and you're hemming and hawing about it and you can find it on sale, I would say try it on the sale price. I don't think that it's worth $20+. I do think that it is a very good deal at, you know, $12 or $15. You're getting, how much product here? You're getting 75 mils for the price, so that's excellent for, you know, a face like that, like a base like this. So if you're looking for something that gives you a light coverage, gives you a nice kind of luminous glow, doesn't give you, you know, just evens out your skin tone, makes your skin look nice, makes you feel like you're doing something, you want something that's hydrating, I think I can recommend this as a very good tinted moisturizer. I think that they should have some sort of skin protector. How can you call this an all-in-one skincare, you know, product if there's no SPF in, you know, you're not getting any kind of sun protection factor with it. So on that, but yeah, I think they've done a good job. If you're sensitive to scents, you might be warned just to smell it before you buy it. Yeah, but just don't think that you're getting a BB cream. If you want a BB cream and you're, you know, I would push you in the direction of a BB cream. I think they are worth it. You just have to do your research on YouTube to find out which ones will suit your skin tone. If you have very dry skin like I do, and that's why you're looking at this, I would steer you in the direction of a water drop or a triple solution BB. As a side note, I just wanted to note, some people have asked me if I've tried the Marcel, because I'm here in Canada, the Marcel BB cream. I have not tried the Marcel BB cream because I haven't seen enough, I haven't seen very many videos on it. And to be honest with you, it's about $23, and so that makes it the same price as my Leo Ellie, and I haven't seen enough to, in my mind, warrant switching or, you know, trying something. I'd rather just order my BB cream, so that's why I haven't tried the Marcel one. But if anybody else has, please let everybody know in the comments or post a video response to this of what you think of the Marcel. And of course, feel free to give me your 2 cents on this if you've tried it, or what you feel about BB creams in general, and you know, all that good stuff. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you soon. Bye!